The problem is a national problem, whether we're talking about Selma, Alabama, or we're talking about Compton, USD. Literacy is a huge challenge. So it's really an all hands on deck moment in our country. I call literacy the currency of the 21st century. And if I don't have that currency, no matter what pathway I want to traverse, I don't have access. So there's an equity and access issue here that's at the core of who we want to be as a nation. And if we want to be the ones who open the doors of opportunity for people in our country, we've got to get reading right the first time. You know, we're worried about graduation of students. We need to worry about retention of students, even in middle school, particularly children with dyslexia, because they give up. They give up hope at that point. And then we start to feed the pipeline to prison, the new Jim Crow. And that's unacceptable to me. 50% of prison inmates, it said, are dyslexic, somewhere on the spectrum, right? All of this potential being squandered, we have to stop it. One of the things I do to keep myself accountable is I make a visit to a maximum security prison in Texas at least once or twice a year. And there I sit down with prison inmates who are trying to learn to read so they can pass the GED. And often they were warehoused in special education classes where teachers didn't know how to teach them when they were dyslexic, or they were dyslexic and never served. And so they make really ill-informed choices because they don't see light at the end of the tunnel. Low literacy also is generational in nature. And often these are people who came out of poverty. So that parent probably had low literacy, didn't have the tools to advocate for their student. And so the cycle perpetuates itself over and over again, and it is most unnecessary. It is absolutely fundamental that regardless of our role, parent, foundation, school leader, nonprofit, that we wrap our arms together around this problem. It is going to define not only our future, but I believe our character as a country. If we really believe in educational opportunity for all, it's going to cost us something. And we've got to invest while we have time and opportunity. And it takes time. You have to have a level of patience for this kind of change. But it can be done.